somebody out there that is on this journey and may think like, oh, you gotta be this perfect individual. And that's just like, oh fuck, like
yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, it's EG.
Okay. So we started. Turn me up a little bit. Here's shit on it. Taking my time on this. Knowing on my lane.
Second to the top, I got no complaints. No, I can get moms how to get so no mistakes. No, it's on the come on. This shit easy, almost steady pace. All these balls are lined with every track I make. Try to within myself to get a bit, finally become a great. Never found anything music and reach so many fucking states. Fuck my first win, 23 got set. How's that fucking taste? Moving this up, staying in the dojo, pushing only heavyweight.
I'm just gonna be more ahead. That's the only disadvantage because I've been doing it longer. You may be at chapter 1, I'm gonna be at chapter 20, but don't compare yourself to me. Comparison is different.
Dropping in love with these cowards my whole life, now you're getting blocked. Give me my vibes for running laps around your bitch. Have you seen me fucking stop? That's the grip on my tongue, I keep a push until my heart fucking drops. I feel like season 1 because your pussy and turning out so stupid and so soft. Second to the top, I got no complaints. Taking class moms how to get it, so no mistakes. No, it's on the come on, this shit easy, almost steady pace. These balls are lined with every track I make. I can put in myself to get a bit, finally become a great. Never found anything music and reach so many fucking states. Talk my first win, 23 got set. How's that fucking taste? Moving this up, staying in the dojo, pushing only heavyweight. Let's go. Delusional fucks in my head, even when I step outside. Put the fear God if I have to go ahead and open your mouth wide. Do anything for my people, that's how I fucking provide. That's how I wanted to give up so many times, no matter how much I fucking try. It be easy as shit when you know the OG fucking die. Lost all my friends in one trip, learn to again, never brought luck. You really don't wanna step into my mind, we won't stop lie. With what I think about so much, it won't make sense. I'll just say it's fine. Never again gonna be used as a rebound, don't even think of fucking trying. Always gonna have to copy in the bed, you can fuck up real quick and never fucking bind. Sophisticated on myself to my results every day, I stay steady. Thriving, building up all these businesses, this is shit that I'm fucking liking. Pussy.
That's right. Hey, thank you all for tuning in. If you got anyone watching, bro, I'm about to do my interview here with Pureking, bro. If you can hear me, bro, I'm gonna invite you up. He's an underground artist, and I'll let him introduce himself, bro.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Pureking here. I'm excited to be here with Sicario. Better get into it. Man, yo, who you just played right now, that motherfucker can spit.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, bro. Well, shit, I'll dive straight into it. If you want to tell me about the newest track or this drop in specific, and we'll go top to bottom. You know, we'll start from where you started music, and we'll go all the way up to now, bro.
Sick. Yeah. So again, my name is Pureking. I've been doing music for now. I mean, we're coming up probably like 7 months. I've been releasing music. I'm also in the scream/rap niche. So trap metal is, basically my genre. I don't know. And here's the thing, like I keep experimenting. Like I got wavy shit on this album. So you can't really even say like I'm in a category or the trap metal scene. But, if I had to label myself, like that's what it is for myself. But even before this, like I've been in the online game for years. Like I was doing online coaching, personal development, and it led me to here. My consciousness told me, it was like, yo, Nick, that's my real name, or Pureking. It was like, you got to go and do this. It was saying all the shit that I learned in the personal development space. Like I worked with the top mentors and I tapped in so deep. It was like, yo, you got to make this type of music, these screams, and go give this to the world. This is your form. This is your best version of yourself. So that's all my shit is. It's all about just personal development, becoming the best version of yourself at a maximum intensity. So that's who I am. I light up rooms. That's how it is. Like wherever I go, I got that energy. As you can probably sense, I'm not like,
hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Like that's lame as fuck. Like I'm coming turned. Like that's how I am. Same in my music. Same when you meet me in person. I'm the same off camera, on camera.
That's right.
That's it.
Well, and you need that energy, that mentality to make music, to network, to get out there and shit. And not necessarily in person, but online, like you said, too. You can meet plenty of people that way. You feel me? I like doing the podcast because I can meet people this way, too, and get to learn a lot about them, bro. Hey, bro, can I ask where you're based out of also?
Oh yeah, so I'm in Long Island, New York. I was born and raised out here.
Okay, okay. Well, shit, bro, that probably explains the energy out there too. You got the East Coast energy, bro.
I'll be honest, like, bro, on Long Island specifically, like, they're all like kick back, like, oh, grab a beer, hang out with the homies, Vineyard Vines, motherfuckers. Like, if you're out in
Okay.
Montauk, like, it's kind of lame, like, but like the New York, like Manhattan, five borough scene. I've also shot music videos way back when, so I've been around the five boroughs. So anybody who
Okay.
says oh, he doesn't know shit, I'll be like, dude, I've been around, shut the fuck up. But
That's
like,
right. That's right.
yeah, like I just got that intensity. I got that New York dog in me. Like that's how it was, especially shooting the music videos, being around those types of people. But yeah, here on Long Island, like it's not really that type of vibe, but in a sense, it does make you stand out. Like especially me, if I go out in public looking like this, or with the pants that I got, or whatever, the hat, like they're just like, what is this guy doing? But I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It starts a conversation as well. And then, it helps me network, promote as well, just my shit. And then I'm like, oh, cool. I actually found like a loophole in all that. So, I mean, you get good and bad with it.
Bro, I mean, you're an artist, you feel me? So you're gonna be dressing how you want to dress to show off your style, whether it's art, you draw, paint, or make music. You feel me? It's all the same, bro. In my eyes, it's creativity, bro. Um, I think that's dope. Actually, I've always heard, East Coast or New York fashion in specific is kind of the pinnacle. I'm not too into fashion, bro, but is there any truth to that, or do you look up to anyone with that, bro?
Yeah, definitely. Dude, fashion is first. Like you need that, especially in whatever industry it is, especially in the music industry. Also the genre. So if you're, obviously in the rap scene, like you want to look like a rapper. For me, I took that and applied it to what style that I'm making. So it's changed. It's the hat. Like I didn't pull up in a, like tank top and be like, yeah, I'm jacked and I'm here, I'm Pureking. Like, no, I look the part. That's what it is. You want to look the part
Oh,
of
yeah.
what you're putting out to the world.
That's right. That's right. Hey, bro. Yeah, no, I fuck with the look too. Also, I didn't know. I was gonna say beforehand, if you want to pull up with a mask or off camera, because I tell people, just be yourself with the artistry, bro. So you pulling up, full face too with the chain and everything. I can appreciate that, bro. Like I know you're serious about it, bro.
Yeah, definitely 100%. Like, yeah, like show like the people, because they don't know who I am. If I pull up in the mask, I'm like, all right, like that's through the music. I'm there with it. Sometimes I'm not, up and down, up and down.
Or as shit, you be missing out on some of the artistry. I feel like if you're just standing there in a mask or not saying nothing, it's like people are not gonna check out the music, bro. You got to tell people about yourself. You feel me, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Like if just normal, like you can't be just normal. You can't be boring. That's what it is. Like how I just said, you want to go up and down with it. Take them on an emotional roller coaster. Be like, ooh, what's coming next? You know what I'm saying? So
No, absolutely, bro.
yeah.
Hey, getting back on track with the music and shit, man. Your name, Pureking. We were talking before if you were gonna split it up into two names or keep it as one. But how'd you come up with the name anyway, bro?
Yeah, so that goes back to where I was. So I do a lot of self-reflection. And when it told me, okay, you got to make these tracks, you got to make it this specific style which screams at your maximum highest version of yourself. I've always been the type where a lot of people said, oh, you're so innocent, blase, blase. And I kind of twisted in a good way. I don't want to say like I manipulated or twisted in a bad way here, but I took that and I was like, okay, what's another word for like being very innocent, blase, blase? And I was like, okay, pure. So I came up with that. And then I said, okay, I'm going to stick with that because that's how I am. That's always been my intentions with myself and then also with other people. No vices I do, no bullshit, so I'm very just cleansed. I'm very just, again, in my most highest self. So that's where I got the pure part. And then the king is just, the little icing on top to say like, yeah, I'm that bad motherfucker, like from New York. What's up with it? Because I didn't want to take a big artist of mine. There's a lot of them. You got Bring Me the Horizon, you got Scarlord, you got
Okay.
who else? Bad Omens, like you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
all
yeah.
I'm influenced by. So
I can rock with those names. There we go. Okay, that's dope, fool. I appreciate that shit. You yeah. When you say highest form and off of that stuff, you mean you're not smoking and drinking that type of thing or what?
no, dude, I'm not like everybody else out here, man,
There you
especially
go.
these artists. Like, no, I'm just like in my own lane. I have a whole checklist I do, and that came off of the coaching. From doing all that stuff, doing the personal development, I already found all the answers, and all the answers are from within. Like how I said, I went in my journal and I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. And I'm just never going to look back. I'm going to just follow this process, follow everything to a T, not miss while everybody else misses, and not be like the 99%. And then I'm just going to go in my lane and just kill it. That's it.
That's
Like,
right. That's right.
so
Bro, I mean, I can fuck with it too, because I mean, look, the punk scene, the hardcore scene, they got the straight edge shit. You know, we have rap music. I don't know why it doesn't have its niche like that too. It's like they try to push everything to be, everyone wants to be high off their ass all the time. It's like we got to focus up and make some bread. You feel me, bro?
bro, it's stupid as fuck. Cause like literally, I used to shoot the music videos, and I would be in the middle of like Times Square in a hotel, 15 heads in a room, girls shaking their ass on camera, the guy smoking, and I would get paranoid from weed. That I've always been like that. I was
Okay.
never person that used weed. I drank like once or twice. That was about it. And I was like, yeah, fuck this. I'm never doing this again. That, like, it tells me immediately, my consciousness, it was telling me, is like, yo, don't do this ever again. Your consciousness is the authentic voice of God. It's always guiding you. So
yeah,
it told me,
you know what's right. You know what fits you and what doesn't. You know what I mean, bro?
yeah, definitely. Like I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do this instead. But going back to when I was shooting the videos, I was like, yo, I don't want to be like these guys. They're all like sluggish and lethargic. Like that was what it was, you know, for them too. And it doesn't show, to me personally, that doesn't show anything like as your best self once again, or just literally just the music itself. It doesn't resemble it correctly. It's not a true reflection. It's all a flex. Like I'm
Well,
not
bro,
flex.
and you need high energy for your music too, with the screaming and the intensity you're coming with. It's not like you can be smoking and doing chill back tracks. You feel me, bro? So I can understand that also, bro. It probably just helps with your it helps with your vocals too. I was gonna ask, man, you don't strain your voice at all doing your vocals, or how do you keep your voice sounding okay?
Well, there's a certain technique I use. It's just not, you know, overriding it or squeezing too much of my vocal cords. That's the main thing. And a lot of people think I'm just screaming off the top of my lungs. I'm not. There's a
Okay,
certain,
okay,
you know, when you wake up and you're like, so you're
right,
basically using that and extending that, using your regular voice and that, once again,
okay,
so it
okay,
blends together, and then it's not hurting on your actual vocal cords, if that makes any sense. It gets scientific as fuck, but in simple terms, just literally, like, as long as you're not overriding the vocal cords, you won't strain. You just got to keep everything
right.
balanced. Yeah.
Because that's what I've heard is people straining their voice or burning out on the vocals if they do it too loud or too aggressive or however, you know, too shrill maybe or too sharp. I don't know, bro. Well,
Mhm.
I can ask some more about the process too, because you do have a unique sound, bro. Do you use a lot of layering or do you mix yourself or how do you come up with the track? You feel me, bro?
Yeah, so I write the track. I get the beats from producers. And then on top of that is that I'm mixing and mastering all my tracks myself. So anything that you see on my page, it's from me.
Okay,
I
that's
don't,
right. That's right.
yeah, I don't go to anybody else. I want to be in control of it, of how it sounds at the end of the day, compared to Mr. Grammy nominee from Minnesota who worked with Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, no, I
Right.
don't, like, I'm
Well,
one of
but those
my,
people will take, like you said, those people will take like 23, 30 whole teams of crews of people to go write a song, 23 writers, 30 engineers. You feel me? It's all just you. It's one person doing the same thing they're doing, bro. Like I can respect that.
mhm. Yeah, that's it. Like, I don't know. Like, I never found where I need to send it off to somebody to like do this for me or do that. The only thing I will say with that is just for music videos, just for the sake of time. If I like, I have one out for one song, it's Locked Up, and I work with the team for them, but that's about it. If it's going really high production, because that's where it's at. It's the visuals at the end of the day. I mean, plus the music. You got to have good music out here. You know, if you don't have the good music plus the visual on top of that, like you're never gonna grow too. So I mean, who am I? I got like fucking 2 followers right now. So it's like take what I say if you
Well,
want to apply it. If not, it's all good.
you
But
g-
like,
you you just
Yeah.
started though too, and you got a more decent following than some people too. You feel me? So
Yeah.
don't talk down on yourself. You feel me?
No,
It's a
I'm not.
grind. It's a grind, bro. Because even for me, I've done it for 5 years, and it's like, damn, I don't get the streams or views I want. The people who do are paying for that shit. You feel me, bro? They're doing like
Mhm.
the paid for ads and shit. You already know, man.
Yeah, I know. So it's like, no, my main thing is just I always look at people that have the results if they're talking out their mouth. So I like, when I went to my mentors, I was like, okay, does he have the results that I desire? So like that's what I was getting at with that, basically. But
Bro, 100%. You
yeah,
want to be getting taught by people with success, bro. I hate people who are like, oh, I'll show you the ropes. I'll do this and that. And you're like, bro, you got you got a
yeah,
thousand
exactly.
plays, or you got like 100 followers, bro. What are you talking
Yeah,
about, bro? You know what I mean?
yeah,
A different in a different life. You know what I mean, bro?
yeah, exactly. Like tomorrow, I'm not gonna open up a course and be like, guys, sign up, Pure King's course about how to grow your
Oh yeah,
following.
yeah.
I got 2 followers on SoundCloud, and I'm like,
Well,
what?
even you say your music separate from your personal development thing too. People will try and merge everything in one. They'll be like, "Oh, follow my this business, but it's also my music, but it's like, bro, you got to keep your business how it is with music. You got to run it like a business, bro."
Definitely 100%. That's what I feel like a lot of people don't know. Like, again, I've been in the space. I also work, in sales. So I have that background. A lot of people don't know how to market and business it correctly. People just think, oh, it's all about just making the music and then hopefully you just blow up. It's like, no, it's not just that. It's a mix of everything coming together, blending, and being able to say, okay, I found the business model, the blueprint, because I did X, Y, and Z beforehand. Just going to the drawing board and then mapping out what you're going to do. Make content, drop this project, do this. Okay, I'm going to make this type of style because I like this and this would resonate with target audience, blase, blase. Like it goes deep, but just in short, like you got to have some sort of a plan. You can't just be making, like, if you want to take it seriously, like you're gonna map it all out. If you're just doing it for fun, that's cool too,
Right,
but don't
right.
expect, if you're just doing it for a hobby or to like do it because it's cool, to blow up and make millions and blase blase. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Yeah.
Well, some people just do it for a hobby, like you said, just because they like it, bro. It sounds like you're taking it like it's a career, something you want to do for the long run. People, it's not like you're gonna pick it up for a year or two and drop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Like I'm in it for the long run. You know what I'm saying? Alongside everything else I'm building, like, I work at a tile store. I'm a social media manager, plus this, plus I still got the coaching going. That's open. So
Hell
it's
yeah,
like,
you're
yeah,
busy, bro. Busy as fuck, bro.
bro, busy,
There
busy
you
with
go.
the fucking B on it. Like for real. Yeah.
Nah, shoot. I appreciate the grind food. Like, if anyone's still watching, well, Toxic, I don't know if you're still here. You can drop questions, go follow Pureking and shit. I'll post all these too as full lives and full videos. Like, I'm always just trying to promote underground artists. I hate how everything's turned into trying to make a buck off of people. You feel me? Like no charge or nothing for.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate that because I asked you, bro. I was like, so is there a payment or anything? And you were
Oh
like,
no,
no,
no.
bro.
Okay, I didn't know if it was you or someone else too had mentioned it. Like I have my donations thing for people, but bro, I am not like tripping, bro. I hate those promo pages who are like, oh, bro, $10 a repost, or I'll just try and grind it out myself. I don't know if you think the same though, bro.
Like for me, yeah, it just depends. Like if the person's like cool and they're not trying to overcharge, like if I hit them up and they're like,
Mhm.
yeah, it's this and this, and they get it in a good like turnaround time, and they got
Well,
they
if
got
they're
the
a decent person
yeah,
or page, it makes
yeah,
sense.
that
You can
yeah,
also tell with some of the pages where they're just like, bro, they ain't gonna do this shit. You feel me, bro?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like not the slimy business tactics or the bullshit artist stuff. Like especially in the industry, like again, when I was shooting music videos, yo, the artist, this was like 4 or 5 years ago. Back then it was slimy. I
Right.
don't think much has changed. And yeah, I see it. It's like it's still slimy out here. Or they're slow on this and they'll be like, yeah, I got you. I'll get around to it soon. And
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, you never hear from them.
When
Or like,
they'll get around to it for like 3 months after that. You feel me? You're
yeah,
like,
exactly.
damn, bro.
Like,
I
can you
hear
be
you,
a man
man.
of your word and like say what you were gonna do, you
Yeah.
know, and
Bro,
like,
no, I agree, bro. That's a big part of the game is just getting taxed or scammed out of something. And it's like you just have to kind of chalk it up sometimes and just leave it like leave their character, let them speak for themselves. You feel me, bro? I
yeah.
don't know. Some people are just scummy. They'll be like that, bro. But treading into my other question here, bro, was do you have any collabs coming up, or are there any collabs you'd like to work with other people, bro?
Man, honestly, like I got tons of definitely plans with the videos and stuff, but nothing with other artists. You know, I'm open to working with any type of artist. I can hit it from any angle, so definitely just hit me up. Scream, rap, even I'm tapping in a little bit of the singing stuff too. So definitely,
Hell yeah.
I'm willing to work. You know, no one's really hit me up. I've hit a
Okay.
people up. So I mean, they don't really check their DMs. I don't know. I'm always in my DMs. I don't
Well,
know how.
shit, bro. I'll send you some if you want to work too. I'll send you some beats or an open. I'll hop on a track here. My bad if I have something going off here.
Oh, it's all good.
My fault. Technical difficulties. That's my other phone going off.
It's
No, I was gonna say, bro, if you want to go off some trap or boom bap shit, I can send you some of my beats. I didn't know if it was like a picky thing or you just hadn't gotten hit up, bro. But I'll hit you up, man. We can work on a track. It ain't no
Hell
thing,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah, we got, dude, we'll make some shit, dude, on the boom bap, dude.
Yeah. Bro, I
could
can cook
swing
up
on
some,
that.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want some, we'll have to meet in the middle ground because my style's a little niche, bro. It's kind of like yours. We'll have to figure it out. But if you're down, I'm down. That's all it takes, you know.
Dude, I'm down. 100%.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, okay, if you don't mind, I didn't mean to get thrown off from this call, bro. I kind of need to see this shit real quick. Could I play a video real quick and then come back for the other round of the questions, bro? For after the video.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
What's a good track I can put on real quick?
Let's see.
I was gonna try and do a visualizer or something.
The most that I have for the music video is gonna be Locked Up.
Locked up.
But that's old. Like I don't have anything.
Yeah, do you want to do that or a different one? I can do that one.
Yeah, that one's old.
Nah, you good.
You know what? Fuck it. We'll just run that real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a hard ass visual they did.
Okay, I'll do that one. All right,
Yeah.
bro. And I'll come back. I'll ask you some more questions. We'll kind of wrap up the interview. My bad, we got interrupted here with that call, man.
It's all good.
Is Locked Up Full with Pureking. Go leave a like, subscribe, all that. If you're still watching, man, like, subscribe, leave a comment too for Pureking, bro.
Oh man, another one. Oh my god, they're all around me. Fuck man. I can't fucking take this shit anymore, man.
Go ahead, it's EG.
King, let go.
Drop it out,
king in this bitch hole. Come on. We ain't even warmed
That's
up
right.
yet.
That's right. Hey, welcome back to our interview, Sin City Live, man. Leave a like if you're watching. I'm back. Let's get Pure King up here. What's up, fool?
Yo,
What's
I
up? What's
made
up?
that song in the car, man. I meant to say.
Oh, hell yeah. Bro, no, I was going to say hard ass visuals, bro. Did you film those also, or did you get a videographer for that?
No, that's the team I work with. So
Okay.
they shot that. Went to Jersey for it. Dude, I took a Uber, paid like 300. I almost didn't make it home.
No, bro. It came out. It was worth it. You feel me, bro? No,
Yeah.
it's a hard track.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Did you want to tell me about recording that one? You said you did it on the phone, fool?
Yeah, I did it in the car. I made that song in the car. So when it was like summertime, last year, I would say like summertime, almost like fallish. I think I made this one. And that's what I do. I go out to like nice ass views, like, by the water or something with the boats, really like calm areas. And then I make the tracks sometimes out there. But yeah, for Locked Up, I did that in the whip. I got all the equipment, like the interface and the laptop and everything. And it's just like, I'm hunched over and I got the mic in my hand and I'm making that, and I'm spitting that in the scream. And I'm like, that one's okay. But like, I got shit in the works. Like, bro, I just wrapped up like we're on the 5th track, a new EP coming. So I'm like, dude, I got massive stuff in the works.
Well,
You know what
I was
I'm
gonna
saying?
say, bro, what do you got on the way, bro? Do you have albums, EPs, any producers you're working with, maybe, or shit? If you're just doing your own beats, what style are they? You feel me?
Yeah, so definitely on the beats. Once again, I work with a lot of people. I got CG Beats. He's my homie. He's from one of my personal development groups. He hooks me up. The 2 tracks that you played today, those are his beats. You can hit him up. I also got Muppy. Muppy is just different. Yo, he's got that rap metal scene. He's up there. I work with him, and a couple of others. But
shout out those fools. You said what was the first fool's name? And then shout out Muppy also. I'll type him in, bro.
Yeah, Muppy, and then CG Beats.
CG Beats.
Yeah, I am CG Beats on Instagram. Corey is his name. He's dope as fuck. He's a real one. He's a homie. Muppy too. They're both.
I want to make sure I give everybody their credit who makes the songs. You feel me? I always try to make sure I ask about producers and features and shit too, because it does take more than just, bro. Yeah, we do a chunk of the work, but it'll take a good homie to help promote it. You feel me?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, especially CG. Like he's the homie. He helps me. He's my brother too. Like, we on that crypto grind too. Like we talk about crypto, we talk about music, we talk about
hell yeah, hell yeah.
So,
hey, well, shit, bro, you can promote whatever you want up here. Do you have your own podcast channel or other homies you want to shout out and shit while you're up here too, bro?
Not really podcasts or anything else. I would just say that I just got another EP in the works. I'm probably thinking about dropping. I have some other just loose stuff. I may just drop like some freestyles I did, some scream stuff.
Just kind of as singles and shit in between.
Yeah, just in between. And then again, I'm on now the 6th track of the EP. That's gonna be coming. It's called Cold Springs. So it's nasty. It's next level. Like the stuff we played today is like I'm like, all right, that's good and all.
Is
but
it
I'm
more aggressive shit, bro? More scream shit, more rock shit, or what?
It's more scream shit, but it's a mix of chill and just more wavy. Like just
okay.
going
There
in
you go.
between the kicks more, if you get what I mean.
There you
like
go.
With the screams, and it's next level. I've been posting snippets on my stories and stuff. Yo, I got people just double tapping the fuck out of it, and I'm like, that's a good sign. I'm like, there we go.
No,
Yeah.
it is, fool. Well, shit, I look forward to it, bro. The other couple questions I was just gonna ask to kind of wrap it up, man. You already said earlier were bring me the horizon and some others, bro. Who are some inspirations coming up, or where do you get your style from? Oh, Scarlord, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, a lot I will say is from Scarlord. I really try not to copy because I know there's a lot of carbon copies, especially of him. I just put my own unique twist. I mean, he's helped me through so much shit, man. Like he's been with me since he dropped Heart Attack, and I saw that. And ever since back then, I wanted to do this, but people that was hanging around, either there were friends that were artists or just people in general, they were like, yo, Nick, you shouldn't do that. And then I was like, I listened to them at that time, but instead of doing that, like I was just like like last year, I drew the line. I didn't have anybody around me, cut off all my friends, and because of like just bullshit. And I was like, I'm gonna do this, and this is what I've wanted since then. So I'm just like, okay, step into that person, but do it my own way. Take the experiences I've been through, my mentors. Like he's at the top of his game. The way he shows up every single day, his energy, his presence. Put all that into me because I don't want to be like Scarlord 100%. I don't want to be like my mentors. I don't want to be like this guy because then they're going to be like, oh, you're just like this guy. And then it's like, oh, damn it. So it's
you want to
more,
be just like Pureking, fool. You want to be just like yourself.
exactly like
Oh
that's
yeah.
what it is. It's like, I know exactly who the fuck Pureking is at his most highest self. Let's say we're going back to that. You know what I'm saying? And it's
No, I
just,
like it. I like it.
yeah, high
Bro,
energy,
it sounds
different,
like you know
rare.
where you want to go with your sound, and you know what your aesthetic looks like and where you want to go with it. Like it sounds like you have it mapped out, bro. So even if you don't see the success overnight, like I'm sure it'll come, bro. It might take a while. Who knows how long it'll take, bro? But it'll be there because you got the part, bro. You fit the look and everything. Fool.
Mhm. Yeah, I appreciate that. I mean, it's just momentum at the end of the day. And then the basic consistency, which everyone says, but it's about showing up and doing stuff different in your content, how, just in the tracks, what works, what doesn't, what are people going to like, et cetera, et cetera. And then I'm just making stuff though at the end of the day because it's how I feel in these moments. I'm pissed. I'm mad. I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at the world. I'm mad that I'm not at XYZ or, this happened in my life. So I'm just making what I want to make at the end of the day. If you relate to it, cool. If don't, keep it moving. I don't care. That's the other big piece, staying detached as
Oh
well.
yeah, yeah. Don't let
Yeah.
the critics get to you or they hate you. Feel me, bro? Everybody gets hate
Mhm.
comments. You feel me? That's just part of the rap experience at this point. I feel like, man. Unfortunately, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, I post my thing on TikTok and it's like 13-year-olds being like, "Oh, this is ass." And I'm like, "Okay, well, your face is like not even fitting in the profile pic, so we can start there." Like, that's me
Yeah,
being a little
yeah.
nice if anything. But like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like
It
it's
gets to
only
you,
a
bro. I
look.
get it. I get
Yeah.
it. Man, how do you stay creative or stay avoiding from the hate and stuff? How do you just keep pushing and shit? Do you ever have those days where you're like, man, I don't want to write or don't want to do a track today and stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely when I'm either out of alignment, because there's times where I slip up. Like with me, it's always been porn. So porn starts to
Okay.
come in. Yeah. So
Yeah,
some
yeah.
days,
No, that
if
bro,
I,
that's fair. That's fair. No, I
yeah,
appreciate you saying that, bro.
hell yeah, 100%. So that's always been my vice, low confidence for me as well. So I know when I'm feeling like that, dude, I just need a move. I like new environment, something to that extent to start to get creative again. And also I
Mhm.
notice when I'm in a lot of pain, that's where I get the most inspiration, and especially in my scream specifically to really just unleash. Like there's been stuff recently where I was just like, I am pissed. I am in a lot of pain. Just like I don't know. I got stuff with chicks going on, and I'm just like, it starts to fuck with my head. But I'm like, sit in this. You're
Right.
getting a lot of inspiration. You're getting that feeling. Now use the music as your outlet to say, oh yeah, use this time, like put it at its maximum threshold, and then go ham. You know what I'm saying? In
Bro,
the music.
there's nothing better to write about or something to get you writing than girls or love or any of those types of feelings,
Mhm.
especially or sex, bro. You feel me, bro? Those are strong emotions, bro. People are always writing, whether it's like a romance track or like a diss track to their ex, bro. I've heard it all, bro. So it's however you need to get it out or record it, bro. I feel like that's dope, bro. Cause I like hearing new tracks from people, bro.
Yeah, like for me, it's not even my ex. I'll be so transparent. It's just dating for me. Like they're just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, man, this guy makes music like he's weird, or oh,
Well,
like
bro, you in the city too, bro. If you're out in New York, bro, because I'm in Vegas, it's a big city scene. You
Mhm.
feel me? It's different. It's hard to run into authentic people. Everyone has an angle, or everyone has a catch or a business. It's like it's hard to meet someone who just likes you for who you are, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy because they don't like themselves. Like that's why I'm finding I'm
Mm,
too
hmm.
real and too authentic upfront, and then they're like, oh shit, he's too good, like for me, or he's like in a sense,
No,
like
I
I'm
hear
not
you, bro.
like, oh, I'm up here and then they're down here type of thing, but more like oh man, like he's exposing me indirectly here by being so real. That's what I'm coming across. And I'm just like, okay, you know what? Fuck off. I'm gonna go do my thing, because they just leave. And then I'm like, what is going on out here? And then I'm like, I'm just gonna go do me, attract the type of people that are meant for me,
Yeah, yeah.
especially off of my music. And just when I step outside in my relationships with people, and I see who's really there for me and the people that are not also.
Oh
So
yeah, 100%. Bro, when you're starting with music, man, it's tough. It's tough because people start treating you different whether they admit it or not, you feel me? And you're making music for your fans, or like you said, the people you attract. It's not for your homies or for your family all the time, you feel me? Like I have siblings or cousins who probably never bump my shit, but that's just how it is because I'm not making music for them, you know?
yeah,
I'm
like
making music for the fan down the street or fucking in Italy or whatever, bro.
right, exactly. I'm doing it for the kid that doesn't have any confidence in himself. He's drowning himself in vices. Girls don't like him. He doesn't have any sort of worth within himself, and he just needs that break. He just needs that light from somebody, you know.
I
And
hear that, man.
if I can be that light for them, that means everything to me. You know, I don't make music too just for money or the fame. I could give two shits about that. Like I'm good regardless. Like I've always figured out how to make money. That's no issue. But like
Okay.
this is
Hell
just
yeah.
a
Hell yeah.
yeah, this is just a different way to really express who I am, you know, as well. This is me. This is Pure King.
Man, I fuck with it, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I appreciate you getting in depth too. See, this gives people a lot more insight with who you are if they want to hear your music and shit too, bro. Because sometimes people will go listen to your music just because they like you as a person. You feel me, bro? So who knows, man? Hey,
Yeah.
bro, I fuck with you though. I was also gonna ask, outside of music, is there any interest you got as far as maybe like games or movies or sports or anything like that? For
Yeah, for me, a big thing is working out, obviously in the
okay,
personal
yeah, yeah.
development. You know, there's that. I mean, I like
Hey,
playing
do you have
tennis.
a oh my bad. I don't mean to cut you off. I was gonna say,
No,
do you
no.
have like your own setup at home or do you have a gym you go to or what's your regimen like?
Yeah, I go to the gym. So I'm up like 4:45 every morning, and then I'm off to the gym. I'm in there by like 5:30, 5:45. It's like 15 minutes from the house. And then hit that, come back. Depends upon if it's during the week or whatever. Like then I just go do some. I'm like a normal ass dude. I'm a fucking loner out here too. I be doing my shit, like go do my errands, buy food, come back, and then go make music. Or I go off to work. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's right. That's right.
So
Yeah,
I'm just
bro,
like,
there ain't nothing wrong with that neither, bro. You don't have to be in the club 24/7 and doing all that, bro. I feel like that costs more money than it's making you half the time, bro.
yeah, like I don't know, popping bottles and dude, I've done that before too. You know what I'm saying? I've been
Yep.
around that scene and I didn't take one sip. I've been in Mexico with a whole bunch of entrepreneurs and they thought I was on like drugs and drinking with them. And I was like, I didn't take one sip. And all you guys are wasted at 2 o'clock in the morning preaching about
Right.
how disciplined I am. And I'm like, just watch. I'm like, uh-huh, you're all a bunch of fucking lames. I'm like, so that's kind of what geared me to like making the music too. Like that's what a lot of my shit is. Like I'm not just vexing music, the screams, like just for the sake of being angry. Like read between the lines of the lyrics too. That's a big point I wanted to address. But
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
like
Hell yeah.
if you look at the lyric videos, like it's not just me saying like fuck that bitch. Like, you know, like it's going in depth, like how you said. So, but getting back to the point of like interest and stuff, yeah, big into like creative stuff, film. I've always been a big advocate of you know, I make a lot of canvas work, you know, for where I work at and everything. I'm doing the behind the scenes. I love business too. I love back end work. I
Okay,
don't really
okay.
like
Bro,
front end.
that's kind of interesting to hear someone say that, bro, that they like that. I guess I understand that, you know what I mean? I like
Yeah.
networking and just meeting people, so I can understand that, bro.
Yeah, yeah, that's a big thing. I'm like, that's really just my life. And then I go out to dinner. I go to like mad expensive steakhouses. Like that's my thing. Like me and my uncle,
Okay,
like we're like brothers. Like we go
that's
and do
right.
that. like once a
Well,
month.
bro, that's that East Coast thing. I need to learn about eating out in the nice restaurants and all this, bro. I've maybe had steak like twice in my life. You feel me, bro?
Oh
I'm
man.
not someone who be eating out like that, bro.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm
that's
like
different.
you said you're in Nevada, Vegas
Yeah, I'm
area?
in Vegas, bro. That's the spot, right? Everyone has all these steakhouses and all these. I don't know. I never got out to be eating out,
Yeah.
bro.
Dude,
I
I've been
looked
to
at it like a touristy thing. You feel me, bro?
yeah. Like I've been to Vegas, bro. I remember there was mad spots you could go to.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
So,
yeah, bro. There
yeah.
are, but it's just like it's just in the downtown or strip spots and shit. I don't know. I just need to get out more. You feel me? Hey, if you ever back in Vegas for any reason, bro, you can hit me up, bro. We can link up even for a sec if you want to, bro. I'm always here. I'm born and raised out here, fool.
No, that's good to know. 100%. Yeah, it would be dope to meet in person, shoot some content, do some shit together. 100%. Just be
Cool.
homies. Like that's how I am too. Like I just want to make homies. I
Yeah,
don't want
be
to
a regular ass person too, bro. You know what I mean? It's
bro,
also it's so hard to meet rappers who are just normal too. I'm glad you're just like a regular person. I don't know if you're gonna come out here and be mysterious and that, bro. Like it's good to chop it up with you, bro.
yeah, exactly. Like I'm not here to put the mask on and be like, "What's up, guys?"
Yeah, yeah. Hit me with
Yeah.
the one or two answers, the one or two word answers. It's
Yeah,
all good. You feel me?
one-liners and shit. Like, nah, that's just not me. Like, I don't know. I've never been like that. It's not in me. It's not in my nature. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just here to give a fresh air to a lot of people to say, like, wow, all those encounters that I've had in my life with other people, this is like nothing I've ever like came across with this guy. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
good.
I'm not trying to really do that like beforehand. I'm not like premeditating that. Like even when I came on for today, but like no, I kind of just take where the road takes me. And then again, just putting my own twist on it and just showing who the fuck really I am at the end of the day and not holding back to be like, oh, this guy's thinking like this right now, so I shouldn't say this. Like, no, I'm just gonna say whatever the fuck I want to say right now, you know. And
Oh
I
yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
you not being like, oh, like you got to filter what you say because then it's not truly raw, it's not organic, it's not
Well,
authentic.
also, bro, it's tough even when I'm figuring out with the lives and podcasts too, is I also don't want to get you to talk about any like crazy stories that are negative or anything. I'm also always trying to just promote the music and shit. You feel me? Like I'm not really trying to promote the beefs and all that, bro.
Yeah, no, 100%. I know the main focus is definitely on the music and the artist as
Like
well.
100%, bro. Because just when everyone's underground coming up, getting those first interviews, getting those first shows or first features is so fucking tough. I don't know why people are so like gatekeepy about releasing their songs and shit, like work with each other, bro. I feel like that's the best thing, man. Hey bro, to wrap up the interview, do you have a favorite track you made? Did you want to tell us what it's about and shit? I'll play it for the outro, bro.
Do you mind scrolling through? Because I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
can scroll, or if you have a name off top, you can tell me too, but I can just
Um,
scroll down.
let me see real quick.
It
Which
can
one?
be off your new one or old, it's all
Oh
good.
fuck, Catharsis. Go back
Oh
up.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I got you.
catharsis, if you look up the definition just real quick, it's a release of built up emotions express like you're expressing it through art in a very creative way. So I'll break it down just real quick. Like I made this track literally at this kitchen table at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and my eyes just started bawling. And I heard the beat, it was from Muppy, and I was like, okay, I wrote the whole track. I could feel, I was like, okay, what am I feeling right now? This feels different compared to any track I've ever made. Um, and it just flowed like that. It was like water. And that's what the intro is with Bruce Lee. Like he's talking about water, like be one with the water, like the famous quote.
Oh yeah. Hey,
And then it's
he's a good pick, bro. As speaking of mentors and shit, bro. I always like Bruce Lee. I feel like he's a disciplined ass individual, bro. That's a good pick for the cover too, bro.
yeah, definitely 100%. It just came to me this one, and definitely the title of the track is just again the expression and what I was feeling when everything just came together for this one, where I looked it up and I was like, oh, that's the word, and that's what I'm feeling right now. Like a lot of built up emotion, almost like purging. Like I wanted to throw
Oh
up.
yeah, yeah. It's getting out. Was it just getting out old trauma or memories or what was it?
Old trauma memories. I also just moved here from my old house, so
Oh
like
yeah, Yeah,
was
bro,
all
that's a
that.
different experience too, man. I'm in the middle of moving my shit to a new house, and I was like, damn, I never realized I'd kind of miss this spot in a weird way, bro. I was like, damn, I feel sad in a weird way, bro.
Yeah, yeah. For me, it was a little bit different where there was also a lot of like family drama and dynamics going on.
Okay,
I didn't
okay.
feel right where I was at. So it led me to this. And I was like, what I'm feeling like so many different things from different angles right now that I'm just like, what is this? And then I looked up that word and then I was like, okay, we're titling it that. That's the name of this track.
There you
So
go.
yeah,
Catharsis, man.
yeah,
Or
catharsis.
catharsis. Hey, bro. Okay, okay, I'll have you plug your socials and shit, but my last question was gonna be, do you have a top 5 or top 10 rappers people should be listening to more of right now, bro? That'll be the last question.
Top 5, I would say, man, I don't really be listening to a lot of people. Like, I got to put myself in number 1. That's the first
Oh
one,
yeah,
period.
yeah, that's fine, bro. And I'm not
Um,
gonna tell you not to. Go ahead, bro. I'd probably do the same thing.
Let me look at my phone real quick because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
yeah,
Just what's Pureking bumping these days, or even a track or some artists and shit. You feel
yo,
me?
honestly, like, dude, I'm a mix. Like, I got Scarlord up there. That's my guy right there. Bring Me the Horizon. They're up there, dude. I'm gonna put John Mayer in there. Like, I listen to
Okay, okay, that's fair. Hey, shout out
I
John
just
Mayer. Huh?
dude hit you with a curveball. Like John Mayer,
That's right.
dude. Like he's dude. I just be doing my errands and I'll just be like driving down the LIE and I got him just playing the guitar.
Hey,
So
bro, it brings a nice balance though too, because if you're also always listening to metal and shit, you're not gonna be in the right headspace to make your own, bro. You're gonna be trying to sound like him, you know.
yeah, exactly. So it's like have the emotional roller coaster. Let me look at
But-
my phone real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I would say, man, there's a lot. I would say,
Do you listen to other excuse me, do you listen to other rock music too, like Bring Me the Horizon, speaking of,
yeah,
bro?
I was about to say From Ashes to New. Those guys are really good. That's a really
Okay,
good
okay.
band. And who's like in them? I'll give one more real quick. I would say, man, if I had to pick, I would say Trash Boat. Trash Boat is really good.
Trash boat, you said?
Yeah, Trash
It's
Boat. Yeah, another like rock, kind of like
I'll have to here. Is it just like literally one word, bro? I might check that shit out.
Trash Boat. Nah, it's 2 words. So trash space boat.
Bro, I'm gonna check this shit out after the interview, man. Hey,
No,
I appreciate you pulling up, bro. Any final thoughts or where can people find you on socials and all that? I appreciate you making the time to pull up today, bro.
yeah, 100%. I would leave you guys all with this is just create the person that you admire in all ways and then give that fucker to the world. I'm
Yeah,
doing
oh
it.
yeah, absolutely, bro.
Yeah, that's heat right there. Save
There you
that.
go.
Clip that bitch.
Oh, I will, I will. Yeah, bro. Be your most authentic self, bro.
Yeah, that's it, man. Like I've been on this journey for so long, man, and I'm just like, dude, just finding more shit about me each and every day, and it's leading me to the music. As you guys have heard, like me and Sicario chopping it up right now, so it's like it's leading me here, and I just took that and just ran with it. I got even more wisdom in the chamber. It's on the tracks. Is a lot of shit in the works, but on socials, Pureking, Pureking official. You can find me on Instagram, YouTube. He's got the YouTube pulled up. We got dope visuals coming, a lot of tracks coming. Also on TikTok as well, same handle as well. Find me there. Yeah.
Oh, and then you wanted to make sure too. What's the new EP you got on the way too, bro? Is there a name for it?
Yeah, Cold Springs. It's gonna be
Cold
called.
Springs. Okay, I didn't know
Yeah.
if that was the name of the track you were working on or the actual EP. Cold Springs. All right, bro.
Yeah.
Well, also, bro, if you want to come back at any time or do some other content and shit, bro, you're more than welcome to. I'm only cutting it because I have another interview I have to do at 2 today, bro. Later on, I have to get my questions and all this shit, bro. But you're more than welcome to come back. You feel me, bro?
Dude, we gotta do like a part 2. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, bro. Absolutely. I've had 1 or 2 people come back, but like you're more than welcome, bro. I'm not gonna say no to nobody, bro.
I'm like, yo, we grow together. You know what I'm saying? I'm here just to, get, if I can give, come on here, give the value. That's all what it is at the end of the day. It's
Hell
going to
yeah,
help
bro.
somebody, I hope. you know. So
It will, bro, and I will. I'll clip it. I'll clip that shit at the end too. I do like a little like promo kind of thing for each interview, but that was dope, bro. You kind of
yeah,
had the
100%.
best. You had like that one liner at the end. That shit hit, man.
That's it, bro. Nice and sweet for you. But yeah, I'll let you go. Dope
Hell yeah,
meeting.
fool. And I'll
Yeah,
play your track. Again, how do we say this? Catharsis, bro. Right?
catharsis. That's how you say it.
Catharsis, fool. All right, Pureking, and was this one produced by Muppy?
This was Muppy. Yeah, this was
Okay,
Muppy.
shout
Muppy
out
went
Muppy, fool.
in.
Hell
Shout
yeah,
out
bro.
Muppy.
You have a good rest of the day, man, and I'll play this track, bro.
All right, you
Let's
too, bro.
get it.
Stay blessed. Yeah.
That's right. Pureking out, bro. I I don't want to make him hang out too long for the intro. It's always awkward doing them shits. This is Catharsis by Pureking, bro. And then I'll play this track. I'll announce the interview I got on the way after this, man. Let's get it.
Put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot.
Okay. Hey. One and only. Yeah, by my sword, full soul. Clean in my endless flow, just my fuck you. From the stars, and that shit used to be brutal. Fun me up for some time, figured that I was crucial. Fun me up for some time. I can't be for the shit, cry for sacrifice. Yo, Muppy, cut the fucking beat. The whistle kills as it fucking print. It's what witness. This is my catharsis. Releasing tension, you saying fiction. By my sword, full soul. Clean in the endless flows, just my fuck you. Fuck on my stars, and that shit used to be brutal. So prove for me up for some time. Figured that I was crucial. For me up for some time. I can't believe the shit cry for sacrifice. What? Okay, talking to 16 ladies, she's in my station. You say it's obsession, hit you with compression. Hate me if you like this shit from both sides. Perfect on the bottom, my false eyes. Say what I say, always to make you act right. You gonna spell right, can't you be polite? What's in the young days, bitch, come see that I'm working on self-concept. I'm still choosing fly, shut the fuck up, you ain't doing nothing with your life. What you gonna be? Oh yeah, catch a flight. So this shit be Mike, say shit recently, got me so damn high. So much I got no emotion, this shit really got me acting out of spite. To a rave, I'm screaming my pain for the grid, hit it from a different side. Let's go. On my sword, full soul, feet in the endless flows, just my you fuck on the stars, and that shit used to be brutal. Fuck me up for some time, figured that I was crucial. Fuck me up for some time. I can't believe the shit cry for sacrifice.
Be water, my friend.
That's right. That's right. And you know what? I'm gonna run this track back because I do fuck with him, man. Pureking, bro. Go tap in with him on socials, and I'm gonna tap in with him to send him a beat or do a collab or something after. So look out for the the Pureking Sicario track, bro. We'll get the collab going, and then 3 more hours. Okay, that's 2 p.m. my time. It's 11 a.m. my time here. 3 more hours. I'm interviewing MP Sosa. Tap in for the MP Sosa interview. And I don't have any others lined up. I think for today, I have a couple more in the weekend, but I'm free for these interviews, man. Sin City Live, bro. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, bro. And I'm gonna run this track back with Pureking. If you're still here, I'm gonna run this track back.
You put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot.
Okay. One and only. Yeah, by my sword, full soul. Clean in the endless flows, just my fuck you. From the stars, and that shit used to be brutal. Fuck me up for some time, figured that I was crucial. Fuck me up for some time. I can't believe the shit cry for sacrifice. Yo, Muppy, cut the fucking beat. The whistle kills as it fucking print. It's what witness. This is my catharsis. Releasing tension, you saying fiction. By my sword, full soul. Clean in the endless flows, just my you. Fuck on the stars, and that shit used to be brutal. So fuck me up for some time, figured that I was crucial. Fuck me up for some time. I can't believe the shit cry for sacrifice. What? Okay, fuck up the 16 ladies, she's in my station. You say some shit, hit you with compression. Hit me if you like this shit from both sides. Perfect on the bottom, my force. I said what I say, always to make you act right. You go